To update an incident that has been assigned to you, find the incident on your Fulfiller homepage under the My Work gauge. Click into the incident to view full information about that ticket. The first thing you'll want to do is change the state from assigned to work in progress. Once you do that, certain fields will be required before you can save the ticket again. In most cases, these fields will already have been filled out by the fulfiller who escalated the ticket to you, but in case they haven't, you'll find them under the Incident Classification tab. You'll need to make sure that category, subcategory, and assignment information is filled in before you can save the ticket in work in progress status. Once you've saved the ticket in work in progress, you take ownership of the ticket so that other fulfillers will not try to work the ticket simultaneously and cause additional confusion. Common updates that you'll need to make to the ticket will be done mostly in the Additional Comments field. This is where you'll place all customer visible information, including questions for the customer to assist in researching their issue, or information the customer might need to troubleshoot or to use the service that you're assisting them with. You can view all previous activity below the comments field, including activity from previous fulfillers and the initial customer contact for reference. If you have information that should only be visible to fulfillers in ServiceNow as opposed to the customer, you can click the Work Notes box to change additional comments to an internal field. This is where you would place information that isn't necessarily relevant to the customer or is very technical and used between internal teams rather than anything the customer needs to know for their issue. One thing to note is that clicking Post after making an update to Work Notes or additional comments will save the ticket with your update. What that means is if you click Save again, you will receive a pop-up message warning you that the ticket has been updated since you opened it, and do you want to potentially overwrite your changes. The key information here, though, is that additional comments and work notes will not be overwritten, and that's the only thing that you've changed, so you can go ahead and click OK. This is a little bit of an unusual user interface thing. If you want to avoid it, you can simply post your update in the additional comments and then click Save rather than Post. It's just a time saver so that if you choose to click Post, you don't need to click Save before moving to another area of the application. Your update will automatically be saved after clicking Post without doing any other changes to the ticket. Once the ticket is resolved, you can click Resolve Incident to change the state to Resolved, and then you need to enter closure information on the ticket before it can be saved in a resolved state. Select a close code. These are things like solved permanently or solved with a workaround, and close notes. Close notes are not currently customer visible, so in addition to your close notes, you'll want to make sure that you include a customer-facing additional comment, which the system does require you to do, so that the customer understands that their ticket has been resolved and is being closed. Click Save to keep those changes, and now the ticket is saved in resolved state. The ticket will stay in resolved state in your queue for 5 business days. If the customer does not respond during that time, it will automatically move to a closed state, and the customer will need to open a new ticket if they need to get in touch about that issue again. If the customer does respond, the ticket state will automatically change to Customer Responded to alert the fulfiller, and the ticket will stay open until the fulfiller moves it back to a resolved state for another 5 business days without customer response.